Good morning and welcome back to another video. So today obviously is a vlog and I'm going to be vlogging my day. I wanted to kind of take a break from playing in makeup because my face is just, reacting in a way I'm not used to. And if you guys remember before, I had that problem with the acne and stuff, and I feel like it's somewhat starting to come back. Not as intense as before, but I just want to just slow down with the makeup for a second, just take a break, a pause, and do something different. So today we are vlogging. Just the other day, I was kind of like slipped into a minor depression, and I just was feeling anxious and just overwhelmed. I just woke up and I just had no energy for anything. I didn't have energy to be productive, but I also didn't have the energy to just lay on the couch and watch TV. It seemed like nothing was like satisfying me or like making me feel at peace. And I thought it was just like a one-day thing, like, okay, this is today, tomorrow will be better. But the next day, same thing. Like, it lasted 2 days. Thank God it didn't last longer than that, but I had to like really work hard to pull myself out of that, and I felt like I was going crazy there for a bit. But today is a whole new day and we are definitely going to be super productive, get some stuff done. I'm going to take you guys along with me. I feel like at this point the healthiest thing for me to do is just kind of get myself into a routine being at home. Nobody knows how much longer this is going to last, really. So I really feel like I need to ground myself a little bit. So I'm going to take you guys along with me through my day and hopefully it's productive. I normally make coffee every morning, almost every morning. Sometimes I'll make tea. It just depends. But today I want coffee. I just don't want regular coffee. I figured let's just make the famous TikTok coffee trend that's going around and try that out and see if we're successful. If not, then I'll just make my regular coffee. But I believe I do have a little bit of instant coffee left. So let's grab our supplies. I need milk. So I'm gonna use my lactate milk, but it's whole milk. And I'm also gonna use a little bit of my caramel creamer. I'm gonna do like a little bit of creamer and milk. Obviously we need our cup with ice, we need sugar, and I need to refill my sugar, but sugar and coffee, the instant coffee. So let me grab that. So this is the instant coffee that I'm gonna use. This is the same exact coffee that I use for my Keurig actually, which is this right here. So same exact coffee. This is just instant, and obviously that goes in the Keurig. So we're gonna use this. So these are the only ingredients that we need. I'm gonna get a bowl and my little electric whisk, and we're gonna try and make some coffee. So we have our bowl. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons. Well, actually, let's start with the instant coffee. So I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of the instant coffee. 1, 2. Then I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2. Now I got my water from my Keurig machine. I just turned it on, let the water heat up, and then I did 6 ounces because a shot might have been too small. So I'm just gonna take 2 tablespoons of water from here. 1 and 2. Now it's time to mix. I'm gonna start at 1 first. So this is what it looks like. At first when I was mixing it, I was like, all right, but You just gotta keep mixing and mixing. If you're doing this by hand, it's gonna take a long time because just doing it with the machine took a little while. I did switch over to a hand one for a little bit, but I think if you have an electric whisk, use that. So now that we have that, we have our cup of ice. I'm gonna set this over here. I'm gonna pour a little bit of my creamer in first. So I'm just gonna pour about that much. Then I'm gonna do my milk. And then I'm gonna put the whipped coffee on top. So I need a spoon for this. Now let's go ahead and put this on top. So this is what it looks like. Let's mix it up. Now let's taste it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I didn't think that coffee trend was like anything spectacular. Like, yeah, a lot of people were doing it, but I was just like, it's probably just gonna be, you know, mediocre. I'm probably better off just making my regular coffees. But this, if you guys have not tried this, you guys really do. I love coffee. It's so good. I love coffee, but that is like the best version of an iced coffee ever. I think that's even better than freaking Starbucks. Like, this is so good. I'm gonna have to tell my sister about this. It's so good. I have to tell her. Where's my phone? Let's call her real quick. I need to put her on. Damn, that is so good. So good. So that coffee was just like really good, and I think I'm just gonna have to make it tomorrow because it was that good. My sister didn't believe me. Like, she thought I was trying to pull a trick on her for whatever reason, but hopefully she get with the program and makes it because she'll love it too. But I cleaned the dishes and now I want to do my hair. But before I do my hair, I gotta feed my child. So before, we used to give her rotisserie chicken, like from the grocery store, but obviously not now. So we get these little Simply Crafted little Caesar things. She seems to really enjoy these. It's chicken. It has carrots and peas, sweet potato, apple barley, and it has spinach in it, so it's really good for her. She's a small dog, but she eats more than just this, so I'll give her 2 at once. So I think today I'm gonna give her the one with the sweet potato and spinach. So this is what we have. So she has a nice mixture of chicken, carrots, sweet potato, good stuff. So she's eating healthy, so I'm gonna give that to her so she can eat while I straighten my hair. Here you go, Bubby. Here you go. I'm gonna put it here, okay? So that's her. She don't like nobody watching her eat. She's a special child. She's thinking about it though. Look at her. She's a good girl. So we are in my beauty room now, and I'm gonna straighten my hair. As you guys can see, it's a mess. It's definitely damaged. It's not as damaged as it used to be before I cut it, but putting the blonde back in there definitely damaged my hair. I probably shouldn't have did that. Probably should have went to a salon, but nonetheless, we're here. I only use 2 products when straightening my hair. This one right here is the Aveda Damaged Remedy. This is their daily hair repair, and I got this back when I used to live in Florida. My sister used to work at Aveda Hair Salon, and so I got this, and I've been using it ever since. I really do love this product. I do need to get more though, because that's almost gone. And then this is just the John Frieda blowout spray. I use this. I used to actually use the Tresemme one, but I ran out of that one and I picked this one up. I'll probably go back to the Tresemme one. This one says it's for fine hair. My hair isn't fine, but it's not as coarse as other people, but it can get, you know, texture and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and straighten this, probably fast forward through this just because it's gonna take me a while as it is. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys want a video on how I straighten my hair, like step by step and all that, just let me know down in the comments. So now my hair is nice and blow dried. I'm gonna give myself a little minute because I'm hot from blow drying my hair. So I'm gonna cool down a little bit, drink a little bit of this strawberry water. This is the flavored sparkling water beverage. Normally I don't drink like these kind of things, but this one's actually really good. So if you're looking for one to try that isn't too like ill, I don't like that seltzer taste. This one doesn't have that. So this is a good one. But I'm gonna let myself cool down. I'm gonna turn on my straightener. This is the Baby Bliss Pro Nano Titanium Straightener. And I'm just gonna use this to straighten my hair today. I like the titanium versus the ceramic for my hair, just personal preference. And I'm gonna put this up to 375. So I'm gonna let that get hot and then we can start straightening the hair. I just need a chance to cool down, so I'm just gonna watch a little bit of YouTube on my tablet right here. I have it like propped up and stuff, so I'm just gonna watch a little bit of that while I wait for it to heat up, and then we can get started on straightening the hair. You know, trying to get this over and done with. Almost done. Just got this little section left, and that's it. So this is the hair now. I mean, you guys can see my hair's not totally messed up. Like, I do have a couple of split ends and stuff, but it's not terrible. Still manageable, and it's definitely grown out a lot since I cut it. I just can't wait for this blonde part to kind of like grow past my shoulders. That way when I do cut it again, it'll be gone. And then I can get it professionally colored and stuff, because I do want like my really blonde highlights back. So yeah, gotta grow it out just a little bit longer. But it's definitely growing. It's getting there, which is good. I just realized I don't have any earrings in. Gotta put some earrings in. But I know you guys see the mess behind me. I want to clean all of this up now that my hair is done. It's out the way. Clean this up, maybe rearrange a thing or two, because I just get in the habit of wanting to rearrange or whatever whenever I'm cleaning. Not all the time, but sometimes, and I feel like today is one of those days. But I'm going to take baby girl outside for a little walk, get me a little bit of exercise, and check the mail and see if I have any packages. So let's go get baby girl. She should probably be in the living room, so let's go. So me and Roxy are outside, and she's just looking for a spot to use the bathroom. And then I'm gonna go check the mailbox. Good girl. It's a little windy and cold out here, so I have to put a little jacket on, some sweatpants, because yeah, I was not trying to get sick. Ooh, got some BoxyCharm. Definitely not warm outside. It's a little cold. I think I want to take some pictures though before it gets dark for the gram. So I got this little tripod off of Amazon, and I'm gonna use it to take some selfies. Alright, so I just want to take a few pictures, nothing too serious. Whoa. Let's go down here actually. So this is my mess that I have made. As you guys can see, stuff everywhere. But we're gonna clean this up real fast and in a hurry. So 1, 2, and clean. So this is the after, and it definitely looks 10 times better. Everything's in its place, so that's good. And that honestly took me way longer than it should have. Now I am going to do an unboxing on my IG stories for the BoxyCharm. So let me grab this, and I guess I'll do it over here at my vanity. So I think the final thing that I'm gonna do today is cook dinner. I'm gonna make my herb chicken. Sorry guys, hold on. I'm gonna make my herb chicken with my rice and some vegetables. You want mushrooms?
You know I love mushrooms.
Yeah, unless mushrooms me. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna make really quickly. It's a really quick thing. It really does not take that long to make. Some people are hungry at the moment, but yeah, I have to clean this up first because I don't like cleaning in a mess. I mean, cooking in a mess. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna make. I just need some chicken breast. You just need chicken breast. Your rice, of course. I think jasmine rice is like the easiest rice to cook in the world, aside from like boil in a bag or any type of boxed rice. It's so easy. Anybody can do it. But that's the kind of rice I'm gonna make because I do love that rice, aside from it being super easy to cook. So let's go ahead and gather the materials. I need my chicken. I like to use this seasoning. This is the Mrs. Dash garlic and herb seasoning blend. It says it's salt-free, but you can add salt if you wish. But I like using that. And also I use a couple of like fresh herbs, like, let's see, my garlic, of course. This is thyme. I'm gonna use this one. This one looks dried out. And some, oh, I don't have rosemary?
Oh well. Check the other.
I don't.
The bottom one.
No, I already checked that one.
Oh.
Oh, that's fine. It's okay. Alright, so I don't have any rosemary. Normally I'll use thyme and rosemary, and then obviously butter, because that's what's gonna be like our sauce to like really get the chicken juicy and stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just use thyme. That's fine. With some garlic, and then of course our seasoning, and I use the same seasoning for my mushrooms. And then for my rice, so that it's not plain, I do like to add a little bit of, where is it? So for my rice, I do like to add seasoning in that as well. I like to use this right here. This is the Simply Organic cilantro. This is dry cilantro. Obviously you can use fresh cilantro if you wanted to, but honestly it doesn't really make a difference. And I do like to add a little bit of garlic in my rice as well. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, ugh, garlic and rice? Like what? No girl, it's good. You don't taste the garlic, honestly. It just helps with the flavor, but it doesn't taste garlicky, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to cooking. First thing I'm gonna do is clean my chicken so that it's nice and clean, and then I'm gonna, actually let me get my box out. So for my chicken and my mushrooms, I'm just gonna cook them in this pan right here. I cook the chicken and mushrooms in the same pan because again, it's kind of like using the same seasonings and sauce. So once the chicken's done, I'll put the mushrooms in. And then for my rice, obviously I put that in a pot by itself. This is the pot that I use for my rice. Don't mind it, it's a little beat up, but it's a good pot. So that's my rice pot. And now I want to clean my chicken. So I'm gonna take this over here and clean that and then get started on cooking everything else. I got this whiteboard from Target. It's just a blank calendar, and it also has like this little magnet thing on it. And then I also got these markers from Target as well. These are the Expo dry erase markers, but these are fine tip, so they're pretty thin, and I do like that about them. So I have several different ones. It just comes in a pack with all different colors, which I like because I can also color coordinate as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on this. I don't really have like a good I don't have a good angle to put you guys at so you guys can see this. So I'm gonna do the best that I can, but I think I'm gonna work on this a little bit tonight, and that'll really be it. I feel like today has been a pretty productive day. I've gotten a lot done. Dinner, I didn't really film like me making the meal, only because I was hungry for one, and two, I just wanted to kind of get it done. What time is it? It's 8:09. I normally like go to bed at like 11, 12 o'clock. So I have about 3 hours or so to kind of like just do whatever. So I think I'm just gonna work on this and just make sure I have what I need to for this month as far as like planning videos, even though April's almost over pretty much. But I think I only have like 3 more upload days this month, but I just want to write it out, and then towards the end of this month I'll work on May. If you guys have any video ideas, suggestions, something you want to see, whatever it is, let me know down in the comment section down below, and I'll add that to my May roster. Yes, Roxy. She's like scratching on the door. But I'm gonna work on this for a little bit. It's just peaceful to just sit here and just plan. I'm just like a really big like planner and like organizing and stuff like that. Maybe I'll do like a separate video on how I stay organized and all that good stuff. But this is just kind of like a sneak peek, I guess. So I'm gonna work on this.